If you're watching this video, there's a high chance that you have already applied for your visa. You have paid the deposit money. You have got your COE as well. But now you're stuck in the worst part, which is waiting for your visa. And every day you're seeing the news that the processing is getting delayed. The refusals are really high. Intake will be missed out by you. And agents are saying, don't worry. But I would say stop here because you have so many things in the mind. Let's clear it out one by one. Because yes, the panic spreads faster than facts. Yes, the system is strong, tight. Yes, the processing is unpredictable, but here's the truth. Most of the students in February 2026 intake are not going to be losing their visas because of bad luck, but they might lose their visa because they would do some stupid things, and I don't want you to do that. So, in this video, I'll be explaining you why these delays are happening, what Home Affairs are actually looking for, what you must do while waiting for your visa, what you should not do while waiting for your visa, and how to protect your February 2026 intake plan. So let's go forward. Hey guys, hello, welcome back to another video. This is your KapsLock and today we are back with another video. Today, as I mentioned, we are going to be talking on all the things as I mentioned before. But before starting, let me tell you, I have two more channels, KapsLocks for podcast and KapsLock is a live for vlogs, my daily live vlogs. If you want to subscribe them, you can, and make sure to follow me on Instagram and other platforms if you want to stay connected with me. Links are in description for everything. Well, make sure to subscribe and keep these videos shareable to other friends because they need these information which would not be present on other platforms for other people. So make sure to share it to your friends if they are coming in February intake in 2026. Well, let's go forward. First, why your visa is still in waiting period. First, understand the reality. A pending visa don't automatically mean problem, but it often means that your file maybe has not been even started looking or have not been finalized yet. Common reasons for February intake for this delay part would be first, seasonal peak. Obviously, there's so many people applying for it. Another is backlog clear pressure. Means the department is actually clearing, which is maybe July or November intake files. Another is extra integrity checks. Yes, that's something that people don't think about, but there would be higher tight checks on you or other files as well. Provider and profile risk patterns. This is something you should be having in your mind because like the university and college and the profile, how your profile is performing. Important mindset that you should be having is the system is currently built up to move faster on clean and decision ready cases and files. Messy applications and applicants sit longer in the delay period. So you might be a part of it, but there's also a chance that your file has not been even opened yet. So if your file is weak or incomplete, the delay part becomes your enemy. Now the system has shifted from trust to proof. Yes, I have been talking on this in the last videos that yes, the system is not as same as it used to be. There's a big change in this 2026. Earlier, many students got through with this basic information plus support with hope, and now the actual story is financial story must look real for every applicant. Genuine student logic must be consistent. Documentation gaps are actually getting punished, and copy paste SOPs stand out instantly and they just get rejected. And there's one more thing, some review processes are being streamlined, meaning that if you get refused and you're thinking that I will be able to fight it easily, no, you would not. Written clarity matters the most at this time of Australia's intake, more than any emotional appeal. So I would say don't treat your lodgement of your visa as a step one. No, it's the final exam day of your whole preparation of applying the visa and coming to Australia. Now, what should you do if you're waiting for a visa? This is the part most of the students don't do and they just later on suffer. So while waiting, you need to become decision ready. How? Let me tell you, even if you are already lodged. So I want you to do this particular checklist if you are waiting for your visa still. First, check your immigration account twice a day, not 20 times a day consistently, but just twice a day. Another, check your email junk spam folder always. Another, keep your phone reachable for biometrics or medical instructions if they call up. Keep all the documentations in one folder with PDF renamed file names, clean versions. Keep funds stable. Don't just move around all the buying transactions and the money because it's going to be hampering you. And keep your story consistent from the start as you have written in your recipe. Don't change course plans casually because it's a big no step for you. Also, I want you to prepare some support docs if they ask you for it. For example, updated bank statements, updated loan sanction letter if it's applicable, sponsor income proofs, evidence of the ties and realistic plans for the future, and any missing translations just in case. So the main goal is, if Home Affairs ask anything, the speed actually matters. The fastest way you would respond and the cleanest way you would respond is going to be helping you to get the visa faster. So do this. Another thing, the things that I don't want you to do while in this waiting period is be brutally honest about yourself. How? Don't do these things first. If you're like, don't lodge a second visa application out of just being panicked. It creates confusion and it also creates a backfire for you, which might happen. Another, don't change your financial situation suddenly. Means huge deposits, bank transfer money, random movements. They actually look suspicious to the Department of Home Affairs. Another, don't change course or provider randomly because my friend said, my relative said. No, it can destroy your whole genuine file student logic. Another is, don't use fake agents and fake documentations, or how we speak in India is jugaad. Don't use it. 2026 is actually designed for catching exactly these things. Another is, don't stop preparing because agents said it's fine. No, agents disappear the day you get refused from a visa. So if you understand your own application is something that you have been preparing for a long time, so stop gambling about it. Now, university pressure, fees, deferrals, and deadlines. Let's talk on this. So this matters especially for the February intake. How? Many students lose the intake not just because of refusal, but because of late visa grant, missed university deadlines, no deferral plan, and COE timings can be an issue sometimes. So what students must do in this scenario is, first, know your course start date. Always know your course start date. Know your last date to arrive in Australia for the course to start. Know the deferral policy. You can ask university what's the deferral policy just in case, and communicate with the university early if the delay continues. Because if you keep the communication loop properly with the university and with you and the agent, sometimes it would keep you in a healthy circle. So the advice that I want you to keep in the mind is, don't wait till the last week and then beg for mercy for visa or for deferrals. If you need deferral, plan it calmly. Deferral does not mean losing a war. It means preparing for a war just in case. So this actually protects your money, your COE validity, and your next intake transition kind of. Now, genuine student is still the main filter. How? If you're waiting and then why your case will be approved or refused is all the reason on the basis of being genuine students. Officers are actually judging, does your course choice actually make sense for your history? Does your career plan look real? Does your financial position match your story? And are you likely to study and likely to work full time in the future? So they check all these points. Big warning is, if your SOP is generic and sounds like 10,000 other SOPs in the market, you're creating a risk for yourself and for your future. If you can't explain your course clearly in your own words, there's no point. You're not a genuine student in the eyes of Department of Home Affairs, not in my eyes, in their eyes. Another is, if you get a document request, how to respond smartly. First, when Home Affairs ask for something, many students just panic that, hey, what's happening? They just submit anything. They submit garbage sometimes. So I want you to do this instead. First, read the request 3 times properly what they're actually asking. Upload only what's asked and plus any clean supporting evidence in support of that particular doc. Keep documentations consistent with your original story and don't create new contradictions for your profile. If it's financial, then show source plus continuity, explain deposits clearly, and keep your sponsor story simple and believable for the Department of Home Affairs. If it's a GS related, means they're asking for more answers from you. First, keep your answers specific. Just don't write the big S's. No emotional begging, please. Never beg emotionally like, hey, please, I want the visa. No, don't do this. Just give them logic and give them clear facts for your profile. That's why you want to come to Australia. Now, realistic outcome planning for February 2026 intake. It's a grounded plan. How? If visa comes soon, let's talk properly. If the visa comes soon, then move fast but smartly. If your visa delays, then have a deferral study plan in your mind. And if your visa gets refused, stop. I would say, I know it's hard to believe on that, but stop crying. Don't waste your time and think how we can diagnose the refusal reasons properly and go forward. A delayed visa is stressful, I know, but a panicked mistake is going to be the worst thing that you would do. Your job is to stay controlled and calm. So, conclusion, if you're still waiting for your February 26 intake, visa, Australia has not banned students. Don't think about this. No one is gonna be getting banned because this intake is really important for Australia. Seats got increased in the initial time, if you remember, but Australia has definitely become stricter with the weak and messy applications. So your best move is right now is not to get panic. Your best move would be stay decision ready, stay consistent, stay calm, and protect your visa intake with deferral if needed. Stop listening to fear content. So this was all I thought that I should tell you. I know it's a really fast video, but I need to run for the job. So this is KapsLock signing off. Like this video, share this video to a friend who's thinking or are waiting for February 2026 intake visa. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to follow me, subscribe me everywhere, all the channels. Make sure to subscribe this channel because there's so many videos coming for you. And if you're coming in February 2026 intake, I've made a new playlist for new student starter pack, because you need those information in a one whole playlist I'm started making for you. So this is KapsLock signing off. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Bye.